The book I am currently making a review about is called A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. This is a book right here, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. The book is written by Betty Smith. Betty Smith was born Elizabeth Wenner on December 15, 1896. She was the daughter of German immigrants, and she grew up poor in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn, New York. She also wrote other novels and had a long career as a dramatist, writing one-act and full-length plays for which she received both the Rockefeller Fellowship and the Dramatists Guild Fellowship. She died in Shelton, Connecticut on January 17, 1972. The book starts in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn, New York, during the summer of 1912. Later on, the author starts to describe a tree that grew in the main character's, Francie Nolan's, yard. The tree had pointed leaves which grew along green switches, which radiated from the bough and made a tree which looked like a lot of open green umbrellas. Some people called it the Tree of Heaven. The author also started to describe how wonderful Saturdays in Brooklyn were. People were paid on Saturday, and it was a holiday without the rigidness of a Sunday. I believe that this book definitely reaches the intended audience because it allows the readers to watch the main characters grow up right before their eyes. This book is at a medium level of difficulty for readers, which means that it is not too difficult and not too easy. Here's the second part of my book review, the evaluation. The thing that worked well for me was that the storyline kept moving at a steady pace, because that helped me keep my focus on the book I was reading. The book was so well written that I felt like I was in the Nolan household, watching the children grow up in the first couple of decades in the 20th century. I am not sure about how this book compares to others by Betty Smith because this is the first of her books that I have read. This book appeals to me because it allows me to see the lifestyle of different people in a previous point in history. Here's the third part of my book review, the publisher/price. This book was published by Harper Perennial, which is based in New York City. The book cost $17.99, and I felt that it was worth every penny. This is Simone's Reading Adventures. Have fun and happy reading.